a million stories in this here city, and this is my story. My name is Richard Snellgrove, but my friend calls me Dick. I'm a private investigator, jack of all trades, and a major problem solver. Up till now, though, most of my problems have been minor. But like the weather, I think my luck is going to change. I'll have to get that fixed someday. Come in. Won't you please take a seat?
No, I think I'll stand.
Well, what brings you to my office?
My car! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just that this problem has been bugging me for such a long time.
Well, what's this problem that you have?
Well, all my friends cross-border shop, and they don't understand why I still shop locally. I'm finding it hard to defend my position. I need something to convince them that it's important to shop locally.
Well, that's a tough one. I'm sure there are a lot of people that think the same way you do.
All I need to know is if my shopping locally really makes a difference.
Would you please come over and sit down, and we'll find a place to get started here, okay? Give me an idea of any big purchases that you've made lately. Say, what about that coat? That's a real sharp one. Where'd you buy that?
Yeah, actually, I just bought this coat last week at the jacket store here in town.
Oh, yeah. Well, that could be a good place to start asking around. Here, why don't you write your name and number on that piece of paper? And we'll meet, we'll say, tomorrow at 2. By then, I should have something for you, okay?
I hope you can help me. I hear you're one of the best in town.
Well, I'll do the best I can, Miss Martin. You know, I always come up with something.
This is really bothering me. I want to keep shopping locally, but it's tough at times.
I understand your problem, and I'm sure I can help you.
Thank you for listening to me, Mr. Snellgrove.
Thinking about this case, I'm finding that it's going to be a lot tougher than I thought. Not being a local shopper myself, I don't have my usual gut feeling on this one. I have nothing to go on. It's clear to me I'm going to need some help. This is my hangout. It's Kelly's pool hall. I come here to think and shoot some pool with Kelly. He solved a lot of people's problems, so he might be able to help me with mine. Kelly's a good friend of mine. Hey, Kelly!
Thanks for the game, Kelly. You again? You just cost me $50. What do you want?
Maybe this is a bad time.
Damage is done. I was cheating anyway. What do you want?
I think I can help you make your $50 back. See, I'm working on this case, and I don't know how to go at it. This woman wants to know why it's good to shop locally.
Shopping locally?
Yeah, she said she's having a hard time trying to figure out why she should spend her hard-earned money in our town. So what's in here?
In this box is the answer to the question why people should shop locally. I suggest you handle this with care. Now take it and get out of my pool hall. Hey! Give me my 50 bucks.
Oh, great. 50 bucks for a stupid puzzle. And I hate puzzles. This is gonna take me weeks. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way and earn it. Looks like this here shop is the only lead I have.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, I'm going to a wedding reception and I'm looking for a pair of pants.
Is there something you had in mind?
Yes, something in blue.
How about trying this on?
Sure, that'll be okay.
Hi, how can I help you today, sir?
Yes, I'm a private investigator, Dick Snellgrove, and I have this client who would like some information on why she should shop locally.
Yes, we get a lot of that around here from our customers. What I usually tell people is that there are many advantages to shopping locally, such as...
No, what I need to know is where does the money go when people shop locally? Do you remember a woman, shortish, late 20s, red hair? She bought a green coat on Saturday. I was just wondering, what happened to the money that she had spent on that coat?
Well, I can't keep track of every dollar that comes into the store, but we do have employees, and if you look around, we do have a lot of stock in the store. We have the rent for the store, and just last week, we gave 2 donations to local charities.
You gave to charities, too? Tell me about some of these charities.
Yes, we gave money to the palliative care unit at the hospital, and we also sponsor a minor hockey team.
Gee, that's pretty nice of you to take the time to help people out like that.
Well, it's not only me. There's a lot of businesses in the area that support local charities. And as a matter of fact, the hockey team we support plays every Tuesday night.
Thanks for the information. I'm sure it's going to be very helpful to my client.
Well, it was nice to meet you. Have a good day.
While looking over the facts from my visit to the store, there are 3 things that I find quite interesting. The store has quite a lot of selection. He obviously has to spend a lot of money for the stock, and that's good. He said that he has 2 salespeople on staff. And he gives money to charities. That's good. I think I'll go check out the hockey game. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Have a very nice day.
morning.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm the league governor.
Hi.
You enjoying the game?
Yeah, it's great. It's really good.
Good game. The kids are really playing well. I haven't seen you here before. Do you have a son playing hockey?
No, actually, I'm a private investigator, Richard Snellgrove. But you can call me Dick. I'm here to prove the benefits of shopping locally. And I discovered that some of my clients' money is wound up here. And maybe you can tell me a little bit about the league and maybe where the money might have gone.
You wouldn't believe how much money is needed to keep these kids playing hockey. There's the usual expenses. There's the ice rental and equipment and sweaters, and you have to pay the officials. And the list goes on. That all adds up. But we try our best to keep the cost down for the parents too.
It's true.
Boy, the kids they have a lot of fun. You should go over and talk to some of them.
Thanks. I think I'll do that.
Great.
Thank you very much. Very nice
Dick.
meeting you there.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Hey, how's it going? Are you guys waiting to go on?
Yeah.
So are you guys having fun playing hockey?
Yeah.
And how long have you been playing?
4 years.
4 years. And I bet you score a lot of goals.
No, I'm the goalie.
Oh. Those kids sure seem to be having fun. And boy, it costs a lot to send a kid through the hockey system. It's nice that the local businesses help the kids out by sponsoring their teams. Probably just my accountant anyway.
Excuse me, may I help you, sir?
Yes, I'm looking for the hospital administrator.
Yes, you're speaking to her.
Hi, I'm Dick Snellgrove. I'm a private investigator.
Pleased to meet you.
Yes, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
No.
See, I have this client who's a local shopper, and she has her doubts about the benefits of shopping in town. And she's hired me to find out where her money goes when she shops locally. She bought this coat at the local jacket store, and the owner said that he contributed to the hospital building fund. So what I want to know is where the money went once it was in your hands.
I see. Well, approximately 3 years ago, this hospital identified a building shortage problem. We found that we needed a palliative care unit. We extended the call out to the community, and the response was just incredible. Through the help of local businesses, we not only raised the $3 million required for the renovations, but an additional $50,000 was also raised for new equipment.
So the money went into the renovations and new equipment too?
You bet it did. As you can see, we met our goals. The contractors are just putting on the finishing touches now. We could have never done it without the help of local businesses.
Thanks a lot for the information. I'm gonna go look around and talk to some of the construction workers if that's okay.
Certainly. Go on ahead, and I sure hope your client finds what she's looking for.
Listen, thank you very much.
It was
You've been
nice
very helpful
meeting
there.
you.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for the foreman.
Well, you got him.
Do you mind if I speak with you for a minute?
Sure, but who are you?
Oh, I'm a private investigator, Dick Snellgrove. You must have heard of me. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, go ahead.
I was wondering, how many people did you have working on this project?
Well, when we were going full tilt, I had about 40 people working under me.
How much money went into this project?
Well, because we're only one of the many contractors here, I couldn't really say for sure, but I'm sure it was a very sizable amount, and only the accountant at the office would really know those numbers for sure. Well, that's my office calling me. Why don't I call the office and get those numbers from the accountant?
Sure, that's great. Oh, gee. Oh, yeah, wheelchair. Oh, let's have fun. Woo! Watch out!
Hey, here, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was just trying it out.
The accountant wasn't in. She had a 2 o'clock appointment. Her name and number. If you want the information, call her. I'll get out.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Seems that I have a 2 o'clock appointment as well.
I'm sorry, I let myself in. You should really lock your door.
Well, I left quickly this morning. I see you like puzzles, eh?
Oh, yes, I love them.
Well, please continue. I hate puzzles. But let me tell you what I've learned so far about your case.
Oh, I do hope you have something for me.
This was a tough one. I followed your dollar around town, and I'd like to go over what I found out. So you told me you bought a coat at the jacket store. So I went to the store, talked to the owner, and I can see why he has a good reputation. He was very nice to talk to, and he has a good selection of coats. He told me he spends his money on buying those coats, plus he has 2 salespeople working for him.
So my money stayed in the store?
No, out of that talk, I got my first workable lead. He told me that his business gave some money to 2 local charities. One was a minor hockey team that his business sponsors, and he also gave some money to the local hospital fund.
So my money didn't stay long at all?
No, that's right, it didn't. I decided to visit the hockey team, and I talked with the league governor for a while. He said that there are many local businesses that sponsor the teams. The money goes to pay for uniforms, ice time, officials, and I didn't realize it takes that much money to organize a league.
Oh, tell me about it. I know it can be expensive. My little nephew plays.
And the kids were having fun, and I guess that's the bottom line. I then went to the administrator of the hospital to talk about the hospital fund, and that's where some of your other dollars from the store went to. He said that the hospital's palliative care unit had to be expanded, so they had to raise money to do it. Local businesses and the individuals donated money to build the addition. The project was a major undertaking and needed a lot of employees and laborers to complete the project. And it turns out that you are one of those employees.
You mean that because I spent my money locally, it came back to me?
Well, I guess it does.
I still don't understand what this means.
I see what it means. Look, it's a wheel. This is you. And when you spend your money here on the wheel, it helps all these people. The store owner, his employees, and then the money travels on to this part of the wheel, where it helps the kids who played hockey and the people who needed the hospital services. And finally, because you spent your money locally, it moved up to here, where it got back to you when you got paid.
And now that I have the money again, it's up to me to keep the wheel turning.
You got it. You see, there are many benefits to shopping locally. We all depend on each other, and in the end, the biggest benefit is our own future.
Well, I've got to hand it to you. That was a great piece of detective work. How much do I owe you?
Well, why don't we discuss this over dinner? I know this great little place that makes an incredible cheesecake.
Well, is it local?
You bet.
Sounds like my kind of place.
This was the toughest case I ever worked on. I never realized how much impact a buck can have. When my next-door neighbor lost his job, he said it was because his store's business was so bad they had to close. Didn't think too much about it at the time, but now... Say there's that guy at the store, for instance. If my client hadn't spent her dollar there, I guess he couldn't support that hockey team. What a waste that would have been, because those boys need something to do. And the dollar that went to the hospital. Geez, what happens if it doesn't get the money? Things are tough enough in hospitals these days. I guess her dollar was more important to those people than ever before. But, you know what really got me? That the lady's dollar did all that stuff for our community, and then it paid her salary. So I guess it's like one big wheel. Our dollar goes into a big circle that comes back to us again. She spent local, she got it back. The kids win. The hospital wins. Everybody wins. My neighbor, he didn't win this time. But maybe that's the message. We buy local, we spend local. My other neighbors, they keep their jobs. I guess that's what you gotta do. Look at your neighbors and say, my buck stays in our town. If we all do it, we all win. And I guess that's the bottom line.